Okay, and it's about time to go back to Barcelona. The event this time, the World Ludo Championships, and okay. The boys that know about these things tell me to watch out for a little bit of interference on the old satellite from Intergalactic Television, but do not adjust yourself.
Welcome back to International Ludo, live from Barcelona. We're now at the quarter-final stage. Just before they broke for tea and a Battenberg cake, oh, and some nice chocolate digestives, Bert Wildman Higgs was leading 5 games to 4. His opponent, Doris, Count My Counters Davidson, has got everything to pay for. Game on. Doris to shove. And she's looking for a 6. Good strong shake. Oh, very disappointing start.
Greetings, Earth viewers. This is a special test transmix of Intergalactic Television, bringing you the very best vidware from around the galaxy. But first, live from Flirt's Globe, or Earth as you call it, it's our star reporter, Dave. And transmix, Dave.
Now, how do I look?
As glumbert as a mooley's gragbit.
Really? Well, I feel all right. Anyway, last minute checks. Check. Rovercam?
Yes, Rovercam, okay.
Yes. Check. Super hat cam? Do you have to do that?
Super hat cam, okay.
You have now been live for 20.3 seconds, Dave.
Dave, if that neurotic electronic mess doesn't stop calling me Dave, I'm going to adjust its primary to initialize its stack register without referring to its binary bits.
Thank you, Dave. That sounds nice. Kindly start your transmix.
Greetings from Flirt's Globe. In this week's transmix, we shall be investigating humans at play.
Oh, great!
Sorry?
Well, they spend most of their time eating food, don't they?
Oh, really? Is that so?
Oh,
is
yes.
that eating food? Oh, well, that is fascinating. Thank you, Globule, for that in-depth study of humans at play. Well, there's no point in doing the transmix now, is there? Having Globule's done it all for us. Thank you very much.
I was only saying.
Well, don't say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, just shut up now.
Right.
Just shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up! This is what the humans call a cinema. Let us now examine it more closely.
Here, Wizzy, there's a picture of your sister.
Oh, don't be silly. It's only got 6 legs.
Right then. What screen?
Ah, a Flirt's Globe riddle we have to solve before we may enter the cinema. What is green? Well, grass is green, trees is green.
Oh, apples is green.
No. Not what's green, what screen? What film do you want?
Film? I thought this was a place to get food.
No. There are 12 films, 12 screens. What screen do you want?
Oh, coming soon. That sounds good.
Globule, just leave this to me. 2 for coming soon, please.
No, give me £8. Here's 2 tickets. Take your pick.
Oh, was that a good film then? Take your pick. Have you seen it?
Just come on.
Here, they cost £8.
No, Globule, I'm not the laser driver.
Yeah, but we'll only be able to claim half our expenses now.
Oh, we're missing the film. £8 to get in and the lights don't work.
Well, where are we going to sit then, Wizzy?
That seems to be the popular place. So, viewers, the Flirt's Globe cinema, but no sign yet of the what screen.
Here, Wizzy, maybe it's behind that curtain.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Globule.
Really?
He obviously knows where the what screen is. Ah, yes. Much better.
Excuse me. Oh, yes, I don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Thanks.
That's it. I'm getting the manager.
Ah, yes. A good idea. He's bound to know where the what screen is.
Yeah, well, can you ask him to do something about the lights while you're there? Here, Wizzy, look.
Yes, Globule, I know. It was behind the curtain. I knew all the time, actually. I was just trying to build a bit of suspense into my report, you see.
This week's Transmix is brought to you by Nintendo, makers of the galaxy's first Earth simulations. So good you'll think you're really there.
Now you too can enjoy the total virtuosity of 3 great, not-to-be-missed Earth experiences without leaving your planet. Shopping. Waiting for the bus. Being in goal. A Nintendo. So realistic, you'll wish you weren't there.
Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to try and fix the lights with the laser driver, Globule.
Well, it must have been set a bit too high.
Good film, though, wasn't it? What we saw of it.
Yeah, I like that bit. What?
Yes.
Slurp, slurp, cool and refreshing. Slurp, slurp.
Yeah, all right, Globule.
And a full range of sweets, chocolates and lollies are available in the foyer.
I was there, actually. I did see
Why don't
it.
you wrap your lips around one of our tasty hot dogs?
Globule, why don't you shut up?
Oh, wasn't he gorgeous? Yeah, really hunky. Those bulging muscles.
What about when he did this?
Oh, yeah. And what about when he did this?
Oh, he's so tasty!
What about that bit when he jumped across the raging river? Oh, well, Maz, that wouldn't have been him.
Who was it then?
Well, that would have been his stunt double.
Looked just like him.
Yeah, of course it did. Oh, that's the idea. You can't have him rushing up to the raging river and then this short, fat, bald man jump across, can you?
Wow, that's incredible. Just imagine what it must be like to be married to him. I bet he has doubles for everything. Washing up, going down the shops, cleaning his teeth. There'd be all these gorgeous blokes all hanging about the house, all looking a bit like him.
Clones, Maz.
Well, you could have a few of those as well, keep you entertained with the baggy trousers and big red noses.
Eh?
The doubles, eh?
Yeah. You know, Maz, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't in the film at all.
He's still gorgeous though, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's still gorgeous. Whichever one he was.
And now, back to Dave on Flirt's Globe.
Wysiwyg here, contrary to recent announcements from a certain computerised dustbin. And now, food.
Oh, about time too.
Globule, what are you doing?
Well, I wanted to try a hot dog, but I can't find one. They're all sort of warmish. They're not hot at all.
Why did they give me him? You idiotic crange wheedler. They're not hot all the time.
No?
No, you've got to heat them up first. So, food. Food on Flirt's Globe comes in 2 main forms, fast food and slow food. Slow food is served by waiters who make you wait for it. And fast...
Oh, well, I've tasted better
What?
on Zark on sticks. Still, it's not bad though.
We're trying to do a live transmix here, if you don't mind.
Oh, sorry.
So, fast food...
Yes, I've got a bit of cloth.
Never mind that, I can't
Yeah.
do it. No,
I'll
stop
wipe
it.
it off
You've ruined
for
the
you.
whole thing now. Wait.
Thank you, Dave. Now, via Quantum Cam, live from the past, how they are then.
Hello, Hog.
Hello, Ed. Long time no see.
Yeah, well, we've been on our holidays, haven't we?
Where did you go then?
The lowland marshes. Beautiful down there it is. Hey, we brought something back for you. There you go.
What is it?
It's a stick of rock, innit?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, mate.
Do you want to see the pickies?
Oh, that would be
Go on.
nice.
Mind your head. Now, this first one is off this mammoth hunt what we went on. Old Nog here got stepped on. We did have a laugh.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, this one is of an antelope leaping in the air after me and a few of the lads crept up and shouted, "Boom!" right behind it.
Hey, what did you do that for?
We were having a giggle, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, and now this is the arrow shooting contest. Unfortunately, the next village were having their arrow shooting contest at the same time, so it all got a bit out of hand.
Yeah. Hey, did anyone get hurt?
No one we knew.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
And now we come to my favourite one, White Wonder.
White Wonder?
Yeah, it was the horse we rented from the hire place.
It is a nice picture, Hug.
I've had it enlarged as well, so come and have a look.
Oh!
Mind your head. There it is.
And now, a public service announcement from Galaxy Control. We have a small pink landing shuttle here that has lost its mother ship. It answers to the name of Pookie, has pale blue vision enablers, and is holding a small furry Thargon. Thank you, Q.
I'm standing in a Flirt's Globe fast food restaurant, one of many millions throughout the planet, where I have uncovered a catering scandal of almost universal proportions. This is what is claimed to be fast food. Yet, look, I lift the lid of the bun and nothing happens. It doesn't move. This cheeseburger is completely stationary. On most other planets, one would only have to take the food out of the bag and off it would go through the restaurant and down the nearest crater very, very quickly. These poor, unfortunate Flirt's Globe diners are being denied the opportunity to work up a good, healthy appetite before eating. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Berg. This is what the humans refer to as a shake. Yet watch. I take a sip, as steady as a rock. I take another sip, 2 sips, and not a shake in sight. Once again, anywhere else in the universe, and after 2 sips, I'd be shaking about all over the place like a Grambit's tail wobbler. But perhaps the most upsetting misrepresentation of all, the children's jolly meal. This is not by any stretch of the imagination a jolly meal. Oh no, this is in fact a thoroughly miserable meal. And when we look inside the box, we can see why. Just look at the conditions in here. Some fries, a small plastic toy, a burger, and a soft drink, all just squashed up together. No comfy seats, no soft upholstery. This is scandalous, and I think an explanation is required. I intend to speak to one of the people in charge.
How may I help you?
I represent IGTV, and we would like an explanation.
To eat here or takeaway?
Would you like to explain why the food you serve as fast is in fact incapable of movement?
You've got it.
I most certainly have got it, and I intend to take this evidence to the Intergalactic Consumer Advice Bureau. Globule, the evidence! You shall be hearing from our solicitors.
Have a nice day.
I most certainly will try and have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Globule, shut up.
Oh, she's a very nice woman.
If you've always wanted a pet but haven't been able to decide which one to buy, then this is just what you need. InstoPet. Just empty the contents of the sachet into the bowl, add water, and mix. The more water you add, the bigger the pet. Half a pint for a hamster, 3 pints for a medium-sized dog, or just add it to your bath water and run. See? That's all there is to it.
Not suitable for use in public swimming pools.
Yeah, you know something, Wizzy? I could quite get the light food. I didn't have to chase down a crater.
Oh, shut up.
Have a nice day.
New environment. Compute likelihood of Kral-type planet in this area, Blaster Kral. IV spawn, Keeble Kral. Detect a high level of atmospheric pollutants from combustion of vegetable matter, Blaster Kral. Switching in atmospheric molecular purifying and sensing units. I believe the lake, now visible in the Visi scanners, to be a monosodium vegetary concentrate, Keeble Kral. You may proceed with recharge procedure, Blaster Kral. I am proceeding, Keeble Kral.
Waitress! Waitress!
Is something wrong, sir?
Yes, there is. There's a fly in my soup.
Oh, that's very funny, sir. Now, I'm supposed to say, what's it doing? And you're supposed to say, backstroke. That's very funny indeed, sir.
We have malfunction in lower balance compartment, Blaster Kral. We have sprung our leak. I will commence pumping procedure, Keeble Kral. Hurry, Blaster Kral. We are submerged.
If you don't believe me, just look for yourself.
Well, I don't seem to see anything, sir.
It's in there somewhere. I'm not just imagining it.
Commence pumping procedure, Blaster Kral. IV spawn, Keeble Kral. Proceed with liftoff, Blaster Kral. IV spawn, Keeble Kral.
See? I told you there was a fly in it.
Yes, sir. So you did.
Liftoff successful, Blaster Kral. And on with the mission, Keeble Kral. On with the mission!
And now, just for you, here's Dave with another exclusive investigative report, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's working now.
What was wrong with it?
Well, I think it was a synapse in the supporting energy circuits propelling the antenna into self-abortive mode.
Ah, I see.
And I forgot to switch it on.
How could you do that?
Well, I just didn't push the little button. Yeah. Sorry, Wiz. Have a nice day.
A human street at tea time. Small animals with feathers are singing in the trees. The sun is radiating. Everything seems safe. But what is the real picture? The truth is that inside these small, innocent-looking brick boxes, a scandal is lurking. A scandal that involves horrific, sour-taste vegetables such as this. A scandal that we at Intergalactic Television are about to investigate. Remember, you saw it first here on IGTV, and my name's Wysiwyg.
Oh, Globule was there too.
Get out of it. Ah, yes. One of the parent humans is brazenly holding a bowl of sour-taste vegetables, which she is forcing the young humans to eat.
Jonathan, I've told you already, you're not having any pudding until you eat your greens.
Oh, Mum, do I have to?
Do as your mother says, Jonathan.
No person move or I shall varp you.
Hold them right there, Mrs. Painter. Wysiwyg, Intergalactic Television. I'd just like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
What the devil do you think you're...
Whoa!
Don't worry, calm down, don't panic. You'll be all right. It wears off in seconds. It wears off in minutes. A couple of weeks and he'll be almost his old self again. Now, look, please, can we just get back to the real issues? Have you, or have you not, been forcing these young humans to eat bitter, sour-taste vegetables such as this?
What is going on? Will someone tell me what is going on? Who are you?
I don't think we need look any further than this.
Ah, yes, a micro-cabbage. They have been forcing these defenceless young earthlets to eat micro-cabbage. I think we've seen enough, eh?
I think so.
Thought you could put one over on us, eh? Thought you could get away with it? Well, you earthlings amaze me sometimes. You really do. Well, there you have it. Wysiwyg for Intergalactic Television, upholding the law against vegetable crime across the universe.
Sorry to interrupt Dave's fascinating transmix from Flirt's Globe, but I just wanted to say porridge. Thank you. Now, back to Flirt's Globe.
Oh, God.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind telling me just exactly what that is you've got there?
Oh, yeah. It's a metal sign.
Let's have a look at it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you get it?
Well, it fell off the back of a lorry.
Here, 4 eyes. You must have pretty good eyesight to see through those.
Pardon?
So you won't be needing them anymore, will ya?
You shouldn't have done that.
Oh yeah, why not?
Because you've not got any shoes on.
You see, ever since he gave up smoking, he's been eating like a horse.
That is quite common.
Yes, but not like this, though.
You television companies, you think you can do just whatever you like? You can't go around varping people like that. I mean, even we don't do that.
Yeah, but officer, you don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do. I've seen your show. Wherever you go, you cause trouble. We've got a whole file on you. Oh, yes, it was only a matter of time before we caught up with you.
You can't do this, not now. This is my final Flirt's Globe transmit.
Oh, stop playing up to your camera, Sonny. Save your performance for the sergeant down the station.
Let me say goodbye, at least.
Say what?
Goodbye.
Well, there you are. You've done it now. Now, come along quietly.
Goodbye.
In a dramatic turn of events, Wysiwyg, the IGTV star reporter, has been taken into custody to answer a series of questions relating to disturbances of the peace on Earth. Amen. This is Globule for IGTV on Flirt's Globe.
That's enough of that. Right, come along quietly now.
No, this is my big chance.
Come on. Move on.
What with Wizzy being banged up and all.
That brings this series of free test transmixes to Sector 8 to an end. Coming up next on IGTV, the best of Dave on Flirt's Globe.
Greetings, Wysiwyg here.
I thought that was just a quick trailer, but in fact that was the whole program. And even then he got his name wrong. Well, we now come to a very sad moment as IGTV says a final goodbye to all viewers on Flirt's Globe. Yes, how very, very, very sad you must all be.
What a sad day for Ludo when an international match ends so shamefully.
Yes, a very sad day indeed, Desmond. Ludo, a game, of course, where passions do run high, so you can't blame the players, but it certainly did seem to me as though Doris deliberately shook the dice so that it rolled off the table under the tea trolley.
Yes, Annie, I believe we can now, yes, in fact, we now can have a look at the replay of that controversial shake. And here we see Doris using her own lucky shaker, which is, of course, allowed now. Good, strong shake there. Excellent shake. And there goes the dice. And yes, I do believe that she's hit some of Bert's counters there. He doesn't look at all happy about that. And now we see Doris picking up the dice. There's the dice there. And she's placing it on the table. And when it goes on the table, we can see that it's quite clearly, absolutely clearly a 6, but was it a 6 when it fell on the floor?
Well, we'll probably never know, Desmond.
Probably not, Annie. Probably not. And so, on that very low note, we come to the end of today's coverage of International Ludo, live from Barcelona.
You have lost control, man! You've lost control!
Well, as you saw, controversy there in the Ludo at Barcelona, and we'll bring you the clarified result on that just as soon as we can. One result definitely through, and a good result this, a good result for CITV viewers is next week sees the return of Round the Bend. It's an extraordinary programme. Extraordinary programme. And next, extraordinary.